Welcome to On Deck. I'm Matt Harris. Currently, I'm on the Lab Rat set, as you can tell. Now, last week, you met Miss Download. This week, you're going to meet her counterpart, Mr. Mobile. This is Jay Goldman. How are you doing, Jay?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to On Deck.
Thank you.
And if I didn't mention this, this is the behind-the-scenes video blog for butterscotch.com, where I bring you all the content that kind of goes on when the cameras are off. But now the cameras are on again. I'm confused. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Jay.
I'm Mr. Mobile, or at least I'm the host of Mr. Mobile,
Okay.
which is a new show that's going to be starting on Butterscotch soon. We're looking at all kinds of mobile stuff. Right now we're doing a pretty heavy focus on iPhone because, let's be honest.
It is a hot item.
It is the hot item. But we're definitely going to be expanding. We'll be looking at a lot of BlackBerry stuff. We'll be looking at a lot of accessories that work with any phone. In fact, we took a look at a Bluetooth headset recently, which will work with any phone that does Bluetooth. And so it's just kind of a look into the world of mobile.
So it's apps, tips, tricks?
Apps, tips, tricks, accessories,
Okay.
cases, headsets, that kind of stuff. We'll probably be looking at some neat stuff coming up for the iPhone, particularly like extra battery packs that keep the phone charged up.
Right.
Because the battery in the iPhone is
Yeah, okay.
And basically anything that's related to the world of mobile.
I've noticed you've worn your scarf today. This is kind of turning into a Mr. Mobile tradition, is
Apparently, yeah. To me, it was just a scarf, but apparently everybody likes the scarf, so we're turning it into...
We're sticking with the scarf.
Yeah.
So you've shot 10 episodes so far. Can you
We
give
have.
some insight as to what you covered in the first 10 episodes? Now, don't give it all away, but just kind of a little
Well, in
tidbit.
episode 1... mostly apps for the iPhone so far. A lot of apps for the iPhone because there are a lot of apps. I think I just saw we've broken the 10,000 apps in the App Store point, so it's kind of a big milestone. We took a look at a Jawbone Bluetooth headset,
Right.
and that was the first 10.
And you did a weather app, right?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
FizzWeather.
Tell me a bit about that.
FizzWeather's, there are lots of weather apps
Right.
out there. FizzWeather's my personal favorite.
Goes with the scarf.
Goes with the scarf, yeah. Well, it does if you're in Toronto, anyway.
This is true.
Or anywhere else that's cold. Weather apps are kind of fun because, you could look out the window. But in this case, it's sort of like, what's the forecast? What's coming? This one also does satellite radar
Very
and,
cool.
all kinds of stuff like that. And you can add other cities to it and track different ones.
So again, I don't want to give out too much away about you, but of all the apps out there, which one do you use the most and what's your favorite?
Actually, the one that continues to impress me, we didn't look at it in the first 10, but it's actually from Apple, and it's the iTunes remote for the iPhone. So if you have a computer with iTunes on it, and you're on your own wireless network, say at home, the iTunes remote on your iPhone lets you control what's playing on that computer in iTunes.
Very cool.
So you can have kind of the home theater or the home sound system set up, and you can sort of stream music to any one of those places. So at home, for example, I've got a few different Airport Expresses throughout the house with speakers attached to them, and I can just take out my iPhone and pick which speakers are playing and control the iTunes that's there. But I just found the coolest little feature the other day. If you have an Apple TV, and if you have an Apple TV, then you well know entering text on the Apple TV is a real pain. So if you're
Not
doing
fun.
a search, you got to pick each letter with the remote, so kind of a pain. If you have an Apple TV and you're running the remote on your iPhone, it actually connects to the Apple TV, and whenever a search box comes up on screen, it comes up on the iPhone as well. So you can use the iPhone's keyboard to enter text instead of the
A
remote.
little bit more convenient.
Yeah, still, people have trouble entering text on the iPhone, but
Yeah.
better than the two-button remote that comes with the Apple TV. So that's a pretty neat trick.
Sounds good. Well, for more on Jay, you can check out his show at butterscotch.com. You also have a blog. Your
I do,
personal blog?
jaygoldman.com.
Check out jaygoldman.com as well. For more on the rest of the team here at butterscotch.com, well, you know where to find us at butterscotch.com. I'm Matt Harris. This has been On Deck with Jay Goldman. We'll see you soon.